Yes, it's me. Hey, Chris, is that you? Damn. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Cashflow Money Monroe. And I want to welcome you all to the Sunday night weekly accountability. Being accountable is half the battle. Showing up is half the battle. Most people can't get past that first step of just showing up. Now, they can be showing up to your weekly meeting, or they can be showing up for your customer slash client, your person you're helping out in their situation. Showing up is important, and that's the name of the game. What's going on, Bettina? What's going on? Let's see, who was that? Shanita. She said that intro big beat was sick. She said that mug is hot and going good. So hopefully everybody had a good week. I just got back in town from my trip out of town last week to the ATL, shawty. I was down in Atlanta hanging out with the Wall Street Trapper and the rest of the family, talking about stocks, talking about assets, talking about making it happen because this game is for those who want to play it in real life. What's going on, Bettina? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Another sunny, windy day in the STL. Windy weather, cold coming in. I heard they say it's going to be down to like 29 degrees or something tomorrow. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm. I heard 39, 40, something like that.
Oh, okay. I hope I was wrong because all I know is that's cold.
It's still
anything
cold.
but anything below 32 is too cold for me and you. Mm.
Mm, mm-mm. Anything below 60. Ooh, just the
I know
thought.
that's right. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you as well. Um, if anybody is watching on one of those links and you want to join the stage, there should be a link pinned to the top of the chat, and you can be on the attack. Anything interesting happened to you this week, Bettina?
Well, I'm still looking for something in St. Anne or St. John, Missouri for this new broker now.
Mm.
And her client is looking for a 2-2. And I'm like, okay, I'm not having so much luck.
Why
I'm
don't they
still
just go
looking. I
buy
haven't
it off?
given up.
Why don't they just go buy it off the market?
Well, they could, um, but because the broker is the one that's looking for her client, she's asked me to help her look as well. And I'm
Hmm.
like, okay. So then too, I did have a question because I've never did dealt with a broker or a real estate agent. I guess the paperwork to uh, make the everything legal because they're only allowed like 100 and some thousand dollars, right? So I know on paper it's gonna say 150,000, 60,000, whatever. But how do I break that down to the title company? Like who gets what
Yeah. So
with
it's gonna.
with,
It's it,
with their bank still seeing that they're paying 150, 160 for this?
Yeah, so that's very easy for the title company to do. It's really no big deal. It all starts with the purchase agreement. If you're going to find a property for someone else to buy, aka wholesaling, we're going to assign our contract to some end buyer. We just put whoever we're buying the property from under contract. That's our purchase agreement. And when we turn it into the title company, we're assigning that contract to that end buyer, and that broker that you're speaking of is going to be paid by the end buyer, not from you. That broker is hired by them. You didn't hire a broker. Is that correct?
Right,
So
correct.
that's their responsibility to add into their fees, not your problem. I mean, it can be, but it's really not your problem to even think about at this point. Our only thing is to understand what they're truly looking to purchase, i.e., what is their buy box. They told you an area, St. Anne, St. John. Okay, everybody went over there. Central Corridor, great. But then the thing is, what is it that they actually need? I know they said a two bed, two bath, but that's not really enough information. Why can't they just go buy this property on the open market like regular people? I mean, it's just a question. I'm not saying nobody's wrong or anything, but I like to ask an open question and figure out, what am I missing here? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't think it's so much as because they're only qualified for, I think, 150,000. And so the broker is actually looking for them. But I was looking, she included me, I guess, because I introduced her to you and you got her where she wanted to go. So she's kind of just wanting to include me, I guess, because of
Yeah.
that.
Nothing wrong with it. So this is the other thing. So when we have identified that that end buyer, that person that that broker is helping find a 2-bed, 2-bath, what are they looking for? A property for them to move in themselves, or just an investment property?
Yes. No, for them to move into themselves.
So that right there already tells you this property has to be move-in ready, because that
Mm,
loan they has probably won't allow some fixer-upper, raggedy house, none of that mess there. So that already slims your margins right there. So,
mhm.
I mean, has to be a move-in ready property. And then they have a price point they want to be in. I mean, I don't know if that number makes sense or not. You say 150, 160. What are they pre-approved for?
160.
Yeah, 160. So you got to find them something for like 140, 150 if you want to make something. And, they got all the other fees and stuff, unless they want to bring a bunch of money to the table. So that's the thing. We got to separate this. We're talking about a regular mom and pop family moving into a house, regular retail buyer versus a wholesale type investor type buyer. We're dealing with retail. Retail is a different kind of a world. Not too much different. It's just different because of the loan structure. They have a loan and they must go through all of these steps, go through all of these inspections, go through all of these things. It has to appraise. So even if you find them a property, it has to appraise. Their loan and their red tape that we avoid on the creative side, they got to go through all that red tape. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be a task. They want to be in a specific area. And you say St. Anne or St. John?
Yes.
Let me look right quick. I don't know. So what's that? 63074?
Mhm.
63074. I'm going to do a quick cheat sheet. What up, Justin? What up, Taraya? Woo. Get you one of these hats, Justin. Let that say.
Real estate stocks plus stocks equal profit.
Ching, ching. Hold on. Let me get my.
Right?
That's how my. So, like I was just saying, Bettina, I'm going to share this on the screen just so I make sure I'm not the one crazy here. I simply went on one of these free sites called Redfin, typed in the zip code 63074, which is for St. Anne. And lo and behold, here's a little house right here, 120,000. Exactly what they're looking for. It's under their 160. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I know you said a 2-2, but beggars can't be choosers. That might work for what they need. So,
But you know what? I was looking for those in foreclosures because those houses are worth a lot more money. And now you see where I was going with that.
you can definitely do that, but like I said, you got a elephant in the room we cannot ignore. The property must pass all qualifications, and well, it's actually you fighting way more fights than that now. To be honest with you, if you're talking about a property that's in foreclosure, that means you got to close quick. Now, does regular retail buyers close quick? Do regular retail buyers of real estate close quickly?
I have no clue.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
So typically they want 30 to 45 days, depending on their loan. Because like I said, they got all that red tape they have to go through. Multiple inspections. They have to get the appraisal done. That's the thing that usually takes the longest is the appraisal,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
and then once it appraises, you still have to close before a 2-3 week period, which is usually all we have when we're dealing with foreclosures. That's a speed deal, unless we're able to get even more creative and postpone the auction or something silly. But that's a lot more things to do. That really doesn't mix. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I say when you mixing that with that, it's two different worlds. You can make it work, but that's a lot of little things that got to go perfect for that to work out. What you think about that, Justin? Is that realistic to get a foreclosure property with a traditional financing loan and close quickly before the auction happens and do all of that and solve all that?
That sounds like a beautiful situation to me.
So you could do it?
Could I do it?
Yeah.
Would I do it? Right.
Right. Would you? But it's not for her. It's for an agent that she's working with that has a client looking for a property. Like I said, when we start mixing retail with the investor side, we could kind of make it work, but you got to get in the field for real. You got to pull out some picks, some shovels, some axes, some spoons, some mops, and some brooms just to find out that, damn, that was a lot of work.
I agree.
And you found that out through deals you've been working on, right?
Yep.
So, because I know, a lot of people don't realize it's just a different world on a retail side versus the investor side. It's just totally different. We all been taught, go get a license or go get an agent to do all of this stuff. But that's just a different playing field. It's not the same.
I literally just found out that banks will not pay out for wholesale deals.
That's another thing. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole other set of rules when you play on the retail side.
Yep, I just found that out. I was looking for I was looking for a cash buyer, and this loan officer had came to the table with this agent, and they basically like, hey, we have somebody who will qualify for FHA who want the property. He's like, but we're gonna have to pay you out in a consultant fee out of the loan that we're gonna, ask the bank for, but it cannot say on the paperwork that you have you're doing a assignment fee situation. Like we could get.
Yeah. How about they pay me my fee up front and I don't have to be on paperwork at all?
Right.
I'm a gangster with it, Justin. I say, I don't care about the paperwork. Just give me the paperwork.
Right. Yeah, so that's what we was dealing with. So them Negroes dropped the ball. So we had to figure out something else. We had to go get another cash buyer.
Yeah, so when you're a cash buyer, it's a total different world, and people just don't seem to realize it. It's a reason why we get a discount. When we buy a property cash, we want a little discount because we removing all that pain you got to go through to go the other way. We just removing it. Appraisals, inspections, time, things telling you can't do it. Same thing like you were asking about the short sale. You can't assign a short sale. When you start dealing with the banks, dealing with the government, dealing with all these extra people outside Mr. Homeowner, all different types of rules come up. So we have to be able to identify who are we playing this game with and play the game to make sense.
So what may sound like good business might actually be a conspiracy. You're conspiring against the bank. You're like, oh, we just partnered up for the deal. That's a conspiracy.
It is a RICO case. You don't want to be like Young Thug talking about some whoop-de-doo.
And that what you do for me because I ain't going to jail.
I ain't doing no years. No.
Absolutely.
No. So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's not a complete deal killer. We just have to understand it's two different games.
Yeah.
So have you been working with any retail buyers for any of your properties, Justin, or more so looking for cash people?
I got a retail buyer on this property that was in the city. I mean, in Jennings, and basically, like I said, the loan officer and the agent came to the table, like, "Hey, we already got a qualified person and stuff." So they walked through the house. They liked it, like the school district. They liked the house, so they was ready to move forward. Apparently, they didn't get qualified for the transaction, so. We had to go and find an actual cash buyer at a lot lower than what I would have liked to be at. But, it is what it is.
Yeah. They got to pass all the things that bank wants. They got to be perfect almost, like move-in ready. When I flipped that property over here in Florissant, they gave me all kind of red tape. They told me I had to trim trees back off the house. That was about another $600-700. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it is a lot. Like that was coming out of, where that money come from? Me. It didn't come from nobody else. And then I had a person under contract. They wasted about 30 days to say, oh, she lost her job or something happened and now she's not qualified. And so we had to start all the way over, find a brand new buyer, go through that whole thing all over again. So it's like, time is not really something we can play with when you got other people's money involved, other than somebody's like hard money or somebody that's ready to, do something different.
Yeah, I totally agree. So yeah, had my first tenant buyer going to one of the properties today.
Oh, come on with it.
Friday. They went in Friday and stuff. So we in that thing. We cash flowing a little light, but it's all good. Well, it's the first one.
All right. So here's a thing. When you think or feel that your cash flow is a little light, you ready for a remedy?
Yeah.
You put them on a short term, 1 year. And then it goes up in year 2. Because 1 year gonna go by real quick. You ain't even gonna notice it. Like, damn, that was a year. Year 2, we going up. So you don't give people a long term when if you know your cash flow skinny, you're like, man, I know I can get more than this. Light time. We shorten their time up, or we can build it right into that to say year 1, this is your rate. Beginning year 2, this is your new rate. And if you stay to year 3, this is your new rate. We can bake that all the way in, or just do that on the back end. But I never give them long periods of time when my cash flow is skinny. Especially because, think about if the taxes go up on that property. This is the reason why when I do lease purchase deals, I don't put people out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, even though they might stay there that long. But I'm only putting them like 2 years, maybe 3 on the tops. I don't really want to go over 3 years because if taxes go up, insurance goes up, anything goes up, that affects your cash flow.
Interesting.
So we always want to have a great deal for us and a good deal for them.
Yeah.
How long of a term do they have?
36 months.
Woo, well, it'll go by too. You never know. It's just part of the game.
Yeah.
36 months. But this is one of the things I watch out for, especially if I got skinny cash flow. But 3 years is as long as I go anyway. They might default before that, or they might stay, or they might buy. Who knows what these people are going to do? Now, you set this up as a lease purchase or a contract for deed?
Lease purchase.
Okay. So, well, it's good. As long as they pay, they can stay. Even 3 years go by fast.
I make like 30 grand on the exit if they were to actually buy the property.
Or more.
Or more as they pay it down and stuff over the years. It's a beautiful situation, actually. This stuff is crazy, to be honest with you.
Or if you're really a gangster, are you really a gangster?
Really a gangster.
You could even refinance out of that bad boy and pull that equity out if you wanted to, as long as you don't raise your payment up too much to kill your cash flow.
I get you. And
this kind of stuff.
In this particular property, that wouldn't be possible until we get this whole, HOA thing established. But the other property, I guess I could do a cash out refinance on that once to get from underwater, because it's like $100 grand owed on that particular property. And it's like 50 grand that need to be done to it. I think the ARV might be 150. So it has to be paid down a lot more before we can do a cash out refinance on that. And the interest rate out here is crazy now. So the interest rate will have to be down for me to do that, lower than where it's at the other place. So it's maybe a lot of pieces that would have to for us to be able to do that.
Well, refinance isn't necessarily my first option. The better option, depending on your situation or what you feel is going on with that property, is find another investor that wants to be in real estate, and they can buy that deal from you like that, and then they deal with all of that.
Yeah, I got somebody who I'm negotiating with right now. They trying to bring 20 grand to the table to buy my position in the deal. So I'm going to retain the $8,000 from the tenant buyer, and then they have to come with the rear amount, which is like between 12 and 14,000, and then I will take the difference of that as an assignment fee. So that could easily be a $15,000 exit for me in that particular deal.
I've actually done it a couple of times on some houses. I wish I never did, to be honest, because looking back, I'm like, man, that house is worth a lot more now. I sold a deal. I had a deal on the south side that I got from a guy who followed me home and said, hey, I see you buy houses. I was like, dude, you follow me to my house. And this was when I lived in South County. Weirdo. And he's like, yeah, I followed you. That's when he called me and told me that. I was like, creepy, whatever. So I ended up buying this house. His father had passed away and left it in his name, and the loan was still in his dad's name. So we didn't do a sub to, we did a death to. We left that subject to property in a deceased person's name. So even if you're late, what they gonna do to his credit? But that's another story. The payment was only like 300 some a month, something like that, real cheap. And so I actually installed a tenant buyer. They gave me, I think, $8,000 or something like that. They lived there. Then I found an investor who was interested, like he wanted my position, like you just said. He gave me another 10 grand. He took my position. Then he ended up keeping it for like 2 years. And I found out later he ended up selling it to somebody else. I was like, damn. But this house didn't own, it only owed like 25 grand or something. It was real cheap. But those houses over there now worth like 200.
Oh wow.
But at the time, I was like, yeah, give me that money. And I was just doing it to see if I can do it. So what I did is I assigned the beneficial interest of my trust. Because as you know, when I close these properties, I close it in a trust. So I assigned the beneficial interest of the trust to that new end buyer. And I just moved out of the way like nothing happened. And they've been paying that mortgage ever since. I get emails from time to time from the bank about stuff. I'm like, y'all need to change that email, get my name off of there. But it ain't hurt me because I don't own the house anymore. It's not. I don't even think it's in that trust anymore. I think they refinanced it or something, or did something with it. But it was a funny little house, a 2-bedroom shotgun brick house, nothing special. Well, price wise, it probably is, but back then, even looking at it today, it's like I don't even like the house. I didn't like the house at all. That's why I sold it. I was just like, well, if I make this money on it, why am I worried about it? You ain't gotta like the house. You don't have to live there. That's what I told.
So at this point in your investment career, are you looking to stay in deals more often than not?
Mostly, yeah. As long as it makes sense. If I don't have to work, I'll stay in it. If they want me to start working and doing too much, then you become what they call a disgruntled landlord. Then you be like, forget this real estate stuff. It's hard. I quit and tapping out. And we don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Because, there's always going to be a few problem tenants. I got 2 problem tenants right now. So it's part of the game. It always happens around this time of year, especially around Christmas. You'll find that some people think that Christmas is more important than paying their rent.
Yeah. I remember once you had told me, you had said something about if you got a problem tenant or whatever, it's best to just negotiate with them and figure it out rather than filing for the eviction.
It is. And I've done that. That's how I got this house back. I did file the eviction because you can't play with these people. If if you have on your paperwork, hey, after these days you're late, go file the paperwork because the time needs to start. The clock goes and they know you're serious. They'll get served and say, oh, Justin don't play. He's serious about his pay. And then they come up with the money most of the time. But if they don't come up with it and they're like, hey, I can't afford it, life happening, I tell you what, if you can be out of here in the next 7 days, we'll just call it even. No harm, no foul. You can go get a new start, and we don't put this eviction on your record. And sometimes they'll take it. I did it with this house, and I want to say it happened with another house or 2. I don't remember. I've done so many different deals. It's always something weird with these people. But that little green or blue house up there in Glasgow Village that you saw, that lady ended up leaving. I did have her file for eviction as well, but you can do all that, but these people ain't really got nothing anyway, to be honest. You can do that and go after them and go garnish their bank account. You can do all that stuff, but, I don't really do all of that, to be honest, because I know they don't really have anything. What am I going to take their last, $200?
Right.
I'd rather for them to get out, leave my house in good shape, take all your junk with you, broom sweep this bad boy, and we'll call it even. Because remember, I got a big check from them in the beginning anyway. So it's not like I'm taking a loss. If you gave me $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 or more up front to move in and get the keys to my house, what am I losing?
Right.
It is a paper game, but I'd rather say, or paper loss, but I'd rather take that little loss and go through a whole legal battle unless I have to. So, who wants to do all that? And the only people happy at that is who? The attorneys. They smiling. They like, yeah, bring me some more victims. Let's put something on them. Now you on case net for life because you didn't try to evict somebody. That's the thing to remember. This you do legal stuff, that stuff stays on public record. Somebody can go look that stuff up later, 5 years from now. Let's see if you did anything, Justin. Oh, you be evicting people, or oh, you've been evicted. I looked at a lady just the other day who's applying for a different house. I did the little Zillow background check thing, and it came right up, bam. I said, oh no, she had something as recent as 2024. Like, you just got evicted. I don't want you in my house. You got like 30 grand. I will take an eviction, don't get me wrong, but I need some serious skin in the game. We just gonna double it up because you high risk. And I don't mind the risk, you just gotta pay. Chris, ooh, that's gonna be wild. Would you take a person with an eviction on their record, Justin?
If they got enough cash, I don't care. I don't even look at your background.
You don't even care.
You got 10 large, we're in the game.
Especially you in it for nothing.
You be selling cocaine, multiple murders, whatever. It is what it is.
Not multiple murders.
I got members in my family who, done all kind of stuff.
It's part of the thing called life. It's still people. They got to live somewhere. As long as you pay, you can stay. If you can't pay, you got to get up out of here, man.
Yep.
And I don't even try to go argue with nobody. I don't even, like I say, one of them problem tenants just text me to us, I need to speak to you. Speak to me about what? Where my money at? I don't want to talk to you. Drop the money or hand the keys over. And this is my nice house in South County. I want that house back anyway. It's in Oakville, 63129. I want that house back. Because he already ain't paying enough to me. He only paying like, I think $1,450. I could probably get like $1,800 or more on that house. Or more. If I furnish it, I can get even more. It's right up the street from the hospital. So, part of the game. I prefer to play nice, but if I don't have to, I'm sending the attorneys to you. They're going to serve you. They're going to tell you what your rights are or whatever they do. And I'm not even going to be in the middle of it. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. You got to talk to them or pay them, and they'll pay me. Once they get involved, I don't even want to get in the middle of it no more. I separate it, and that's the mistake I see a lot of newer investors do. They like to get in the middle. I'm going to go make them pay. I'm going to go do this. You can't make nobody pay you. Well, you can, but, is it really worth it? Like your boy, Mr. R.
Yeah.
He going to go out there and make them pay. He going to pay my money. You can't do that to people, man. That ain't how the game works. You can do it, but the consequences come with it. You don't want something to elevate to something way bigger than you expected, all over a little $500. It ain't worth it, or whatever it is. $1,000 it ain't worth. $5,000 it ain't worth it to me.
Right.
Because if it comes down to that point, we must defend ourselves, right?
I agree.
They might get mad at you. Why you trying to take my rent money, man? They got the government shut down, man. Come on, Justin. Let me pay you next month, man. It'll be back open by then.
Would you make exceptions to something like that if they worked as a pilot and the government shut down, they couldn't get paid? I'm sure you'll work it.
Everything's about proof and what's your track record. Have you been doing this before? Are you a repeat offender? Have you been good up until this point? All of that stuff makes a factor. I understand life happens, but some people got an excuse every month. Goddamn, can you ever be on time? It's due on the 28th, late on the 1st.
I agree.
How are you setting yours up? Are you doing the same dates too, 28th and the 1st, or are you putting them on the 1st?
100% 28 on it, late on the 1st. I got stuff to pay. I'm like, no, I ain't about to wait till the 5th.
Due on the 28th, late on the 1st. Very important, because if we get
Chris,
that,
I need a dumpster. You got a dumpster? Give me a dumpster.
$400.
You got one for real?
$380 to $400 every time.
Give me a discount or something. Give me a referral.
It ain't me. I was like, damn, I need to get a dumpster business. They making all this money.
We should
dropping off the dumpster and picking it up.
So, let's start a business, Chris, a dumpster business.
Let's go. How many we need? How many trucks we need?
And we get 10. We get 10, and we booked that thing. We booked them out for about let's say 12 times a month, 10 dumpsters at 400. That's $4,000 a month in just dropping off dumpsters.
But that ain't even for the whole month. They usually, from what I've seen, they do a 7-day window. I wouldn't even give them 7 days. I give
I
them 3
get
days.
three. Right.
Gee, you got 3
You
days.
got to pay for the extra days.
Yeah, it's 3
Yeah.
days, and then it's $100 a day every day after,
Yeah.
or something like that. And I'll even give you a better deal. Instead of the 400, we'll just charge you 300
Right.
for the people that's cheap and quick. If you
I'll
quick
test
and
the
cheap,
market.
yep. So you know I know business. It don't matter what the business is. I can sell water to a well. What you think, Bettina? Do you think that'll win, or that's gonna be a losing proposition?
Oh no, that's a win. No
Bettina
doubt.
said she want to do
A
the
win.
dispatch.
That part. Welcome to Officer Home. You kill them, we chill them. How can we help you today?
Trash outs. How can we help?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got trash. If you got cash, bring it on down. We'll dump it away fast. I don't know.
That part.
Yeah. I think the cheapest I ever got a dumpster for was like about 380, 360, 380, something like that. Like close to the 4. I paid 4 for some before too. So it just depends on what these people have. That house over there in Maryland Heights I did, we had a big dumpster, and that one was it was 400. But we had it for a week, and we filled that thing all the way to the brim. When a truck came to take it away, that thing was filled. And I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh no, y'all got it too full." We filled it because that house, the whole basement was full of trash, or not trash, but collectibles, whatever they collected. That dude had
So what
porn
happens
magazines.
when it's too full? I mean, what they just
You
charge
take
you
it
for
trash
another
off.
dumpster or something?
No, you need to take it out of there. You overflowed. No.
What?
Because they got to remember they come with a truck and put it up on the thing and drive off with it. If it's too tall, stuff be flying out and stuff. So that guy, he had, like I say, some porn videos. He had a stack of old like uh magazines and stuff. Some of them look like they might have been worth some, but some of them got molded down in that basement. Then he had a bunch of military like uniforms, stuff like that. So I mean, we sold a lot of the stuff out of there too. A lot of people don't realize when you get these houses, you get a lot of other benefits along with it. Even though some people see it as just trash, some of that stuff you be throwing away is actually cash. Cash over trash. Justin, at that house over there, did y'all sell some stuff? At the yard sale this weekend?
Yeah, so I made about $100 yesterday.
Hey, it's an extra $100 you wasn't expecting, was it?
Nope.
And people be throwing it away like it ain't nothing wrong. I be like, nah, man.
Actually, I made what? Yeah, I made about $100 yesterday and selling stuff or whatever.
Especially on a like short notice, just pop up. It ain't like you marketed it or something. Or like, hey, yeah, we got a big sale coming.
Yep, I used one of your tricks today to try to dispose some stuff. You basically told me one time, you're like, hey Justin, try just posting the text and then getting people to interact with that, and you use that. You don't have to always post pictures to get things promoted all the time. Like jump onto a group and be like, who flipping in the 63137 zip code, things like that. And I was like, okay, let me implement this. So that was a great idea. So I was able to do that. I generated a lot of inboxes from just telling people, hit me up if you want pictures of the furniture pieces that I have in the property. And I got a lot of people hitting me back. They didn't nobody pulled the trigger, but it still generated traffic for me.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You have to get the conversation going. If you tell people too much up front, they don't have no reason to talk to you now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just tease you, say, hey, here's what we got. Come on and see the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a chicken wing. You want a biscuit with it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, we're talking about food, but Tina got happy.
That part.
She said, I heard something about some food. Where's that?
You know what? My pet is having puppies.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think that for every house y'all sell, y'all should take one of these puppies to each house.
I'll
And
take
that
it.
way they'll have a full on guard.
You over there giving away dogs, Patina?
I say, you said pit bull. Don't be giving that away. Hand that over here. I'll take it.
Well, she's a full pit bull. But
Show us.
the father is a bull mastiff. slash Akita.
Show us.
Now, why would you let your dog go mix? You know you're supposed to go full blood with pits.
Well, I didn't anticipate it to happen.
They was hanging out. You let them over there chilling. I don't know how they got on his back like that.
No. The neighbor's house burnt down.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Can you see him? Hold on. Can you see her?
Oh,
I
She's
don't see the
sleeping.
babies.
They not here yet. She's still
Oh, okay.
pregnant. Wait a minute. Okay, that's wait. That's the father. Can you see the father name?
oh,
He's
you took
stretched
him
out.
in too? Out of pappy.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
there he
they
is.
drop, just go ahead. I'll take all of them.
I think she can ready to have 8 to 10 puppies. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with 8 to 10 damn puppies?
Oh yeah, I'm a wholesale
In a heartbeat. You see them Facebook
I,
groups be talking about some no pets because people in them mug used to be selling like a mug in Facebook.
Oh, for real? I ain't never think about that. Why
Yeah.
would I care? Why would you care about that as a landlord? You and them people business, long them people pay their rent. I don't care what they doing.
Well, I do have a story about that. When it comes to pets, you know that house over there in Overland? One of the tenants, let's see, this was an Airbnb tenant. So he was there for about 45 days. Why my whole damn living room smelled like dog piss? I
he
think
was
he
potty
pissed off.
trained.
We finna throw that couch away. I think he was sleeping on that couch, pissed all over the couch. He did something because we can't get the smell out. So we're gonna throw that couch away. And
Wow,
yeah,
So
all from
both of these
pets.
are potty trained. Both of them.
that's a nice couch over there too.
Yeah, I gotta throw it away. I paid like $300 for that damn thing.
Or just get it clean.
That's a lot for me. I don't pay that much for furniture. You know that.
Get it clean. You don't think it'll get clean? No.
Not
It's just
piss.
the idea.
And
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
can't do
what they
that.
did. I said I just gonna throw it away and put another one in there. Because
Have
I
you
was like,
seen that
damn.
neutralizer spray?
Well, it's not just the spray. We could use that ozone machine to displace the smell at the molecular level. I got one of those, but I'm just gonna throw that couch away and put something else in there. It's already outside now, but
Yeah.
it's just like, man, dude, people always come messing us up. He keep asking me too because he moved out to us. Is it available? And I'm like, you ain't never coming back to no house of mine.
Right. Exactly.
And then
They put them on the blackout list.
it was him, his girlfriend, and I guess her mom. Her mom smoked cigarettes every 15 minutes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with smoking if you smoke, but every 15 minutes, I'm talking about day and night. She outside, the camera going off. I said, turn that thing off. Smoking every 15 minutes. I said, well, that's part of the game. And I guess she didn't. She would have been better off inside the house, kill some of that pee smell. So yeah, we're not accepting pets. I usually do pets on my short-term rentals, but I charge $15 per day for
That's
pets.
it.
It was $10 a day. Some people didn't even charge it. Some people were charging $10 flat. I'm like, no, we're charging per day. I'm busting heads.
Damn.
Hell yeah, $15 per day, and some people pay it. Somebody just paid it at the house on the south side. They was there for about 6 days. And they had a little dog, but that's hardwood floor out there. There's no carpet in that house, so it's a little bit different. But you got carpet, cloth couches and stuff, and they be letting them jump on the couches and stuff and wag. Man, you ain't be having all that going on somebody else's stuff, man. You know better than that. And the dude was working all day, so it ain't like he was there watching them. He worked most of the day, and his girlfriend and her mom or whoever the older lady was there all day. And they didn't even take the dog for walks. They took him in the backyard to let him.
I was gonna say nobody took them out. They got a potty
Yeah,
too.
they took him in the backyard, piling up boo-boo in my backyard.
No. Well,
Now,
keep it
Bettina,
known for y'all. What?
I got a question for you, Bettina.
Ask away.
How often do you walk your dog?
When I had just that one dog, I walked him every day. But now I got her and she's pregnant. I walk her every day, but I barely walk him now.
Oh, that's not fair.
So yeah, I know, but she's pregnant and I was trying to make sure that her pregnancy was a little easier. So walking her helps and then rubbing her belly helps. Now he like to go riding though. I take him ride because he's so respectful, man. Oh my God. She's good too. She's obedient too, but y'all don't understand. These some good dogs right here. I just
They
didn't
supposed to,
anticipate them having,
how could you not know that, Bettina? If a
I
female
never
and a
had
male hanging
I
out, what's
never
gonna happen?
listen, I never had two dogs. Okay. I always had one and they've always been male. As a matter of fact, this is gonna be an experience for me when she have those puppies because the first thing came to my mind was, damn, I gotta hold these puppies for is it 6 to 8 weeks? And
Or
I was
more.
like, okay, if you can't touch the puppies, how am I gonna clean up their boo boo? But I found out that she cleans all that up. She cleans all that up and I don't have to worry about it then. And then when they're ready to walk, that's when from what I'm told, they don't even boo boo until they start walking. So when
You go.
she goes out the potty, I'll let them out with her
Yep, you got a whole little family going over there now.
because I want to see if I can't try to get them some training in before they go.
Mm.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so crazy.
When
But
is
that's
she
okay.
due?
I don't know yet.
You just know her stomach look big and her nipples popping.
I know yeah. But I know she's pregnant because when I went to take all of them to get their shot, they were telling me that she was pregnant, but uh they only said I had probably a few months. I'm like, a few months?
Mm.
A few months. But that's okay. I take her walking every day though. I
You
don't care if it's a 10
about
or
to be a
15-minute
grandma,
walk.
Bettina.
Uh, not you too. It's like the third time I heard that.
Oh, somebody else
Yes,
trying to
sir.
steal my bars, huh?
Mhm. Mhm.
Well, I mean, what else are you working on as far as some real estate? You working on any other prospects, any other home owners that want to get rid of their property?
Well, I'm calling now foreclosures. So when I come home from work, I'm hitting these foreclosures because I tell you, look, those girls, they really inspire me even more. So I'm like, well, I need to know what I'm doing before I can teach them anything to help me. So, I try to stay on the phone.
Teach
But
them how to
nobody's really
track these people down. Teach them how to
yeah,
track people down, find them, get them on the hook.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of
So
track down, Connor and his crew got me on the phone with a tenant buyer. So, I mean, not a tenant buyer, but a seller and stuff over there on the Illinois side. And they brought him to the table. It might be it's going to be a sub two if she do push forward. So I've been having him just kind of follow up with her. I talked to her. I already sent over the agreement. So hopefully we should have a first fish on the hook for them this week. So we'll see what happens.
Was that a foreclosure too, or no?
Yeah, that's a foreclosure. December
Oh wow!
21st is the foreclosure day, so they're really out there.
You say when is it?
December 21st.
Oh yeah, Illinois. They give you all kind of time.
mhm.
That's why she's taking her time.
Well, it's running up that bill. I'd rather put this money in your pocket versus giving it to that bank. Another little tease I like to give sellers to kind of give them that nudge to move a little quicker. I mean, we're going to
Mhm.
put X number of dollars into this property. I'd rather put more of that in your pocket versus giving it to the bank.
Mm.
I kind of like that the little app that I've been using from Pace. It seems like I'm getting more people,
Mhm.
accurate numbers. And now I just got to let them answer because when the
Or go
kids are
knock on their
calling,
door, Bettina. You know the door knock still works. It ain't that cold
yeah,
yet.
I'm calling and calling and calling. If that don't work, come Thursday, I'm door knocking. But I'm gonna do all calls until then.
That
And
makes sense.
a few of them kind of really sparked interest to me. But I just got to get a hold of the owners. Once I get a hold of the owners, we'll see what's going on.
What
I
if you
need
find
to
out
go
they're
do things.
deceased?
Oh, I know what to do if I find that deceased. Call you. Come on, Chris. Need some AA over here.
Mm, they love to die with property in their name
I
for some
know.
reason. Why?
Well,
Why?
But Tina, when you be talking about what you feel like is your biggest issue with dealing with sellers.
you know what? Answering the phone.
So
Answering
you
the
have
phone.
trouble making contact with them.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Catching them at the right time, I think.
So at the right
Okay.
time, what are they telling you? Oh, I can't talk right now. Talk to me later. Is that what they telling you?
No, I mean, it's just I'm getting their voicemails or no, uh, nothing.
Okay, so say their voicemail comes up. What are you saying on the voicemail?
Hey, my name is Bettina. I was in the neighborhood, and I had a quick question about your property at 123 Main Street. If you can return my call, I'd be greatly appreciated. I feel that you'll find it quite interesting too.
What you think about that call, that voicemail, Justin? Is that quality, or would you do something different?
I don't leave voicemails, but if I were to leave a voicemail, I would be like, "Hey, John, it's Justin. Call me back. Thanks."
Mm, no,
Very short and simple.
I mean that.
Hmm? Froze.
She's frozen in time.
We all froze. You're out of control.
But you know what? Some people that is
I didn't
kind
hear
of good
anything you
and
said.
brief to,
Bettina, yeah, you was in a
huh?
matrix when you were saying something there.
You was
You
in the
didn't have anything.
matrix.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, short and simple is cool, but again,
Hey,
sometimes
it's
people have
Bettina.
more.
Call me back. It's important.
And then you know what? I use Tina instead of Bettina
Even better. Hey,
because
it's
it's an
Tina.
easier
Call me
name to
back. It's
remember.
important.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, who
Hey,
is
it's
Tina?
Tina.
Tina.
Hey, John, call me back right quick. I'll
Mm-hmm.
use his name. Hey, John, call me back. It's important. They don't know who the hell I
Mm-hmm.
am. It doesn't matter who I am. My thing is to get somebody to call me back so I can see where John is. If you give them too much information, like I was saying earlier, they don't have a reason to get back with you. I'm just another one of them people that want to list my property. They're going to assume something. I don't want them to assume anything. I want them to be curious. I want to plant a seed of curiosity so you want to call me back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I
Okay.
had a text message thing that I sent out too normally, but I don't even have it on this system. I think I got to set that up because I got a new phone system now. But even on a text, I would say, "Hey, it's Chris. Call me back about your house. You do have options. I can help you stop the auction." Something like that. We can help you stop the auction is usually what I say. We can help you
Mm-hmm.
stop the auction. I didn't say I was trying to buy your house. I didn't say anything. I said we can help you stop the auction. And we can. It's not like I lied. I didn't make any promise that I couldn't deliver on. We can help you stop the auction. Now, whether you're trying to stay or whether you're trying to leave is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
We can help you stop the auction because we buy houses. Right, Bettina? Or is it I buy houses?
No, 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 no. We
It's a team
we got a
effort.
team. We got a team, right? So you're gonna say we have a team.
We have a
So that
team of trained killers.
I
You ready for this weekend's event with Pace Moore becoming a St. Louis on Saturday?
no. I thought we
You're
were
not
having
going?
uh-uh.
I think Jerry Norton might be coming too, and Jamil. That's who usually travels with him.
Yeah.
Mm. But where is it gonna be at? I forgot.
It's this Saturday. I'll put it in the group
I
chat.
go with
Yeah, I don't know.
They said they had like 600 people show up in Chicago, something like that. I said, damn, we got to step our game up. We weak.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna find me
no.
somebody to buy some deals from me. That's what I'm gonna make sure I'm loaded up with deals. Hey, go ahead and take this deal from me.
Or they bringing a deal to you, don't know what to do.
Right.
Everybody wants something. What do you want? How can we help you facilitate while facilitating what we want as well?
What's the other guy name?
Pace
Jamil
Morby,
Damsey.
Jamil Damji, or Jerry Norton.
Who is Jerry Norton?
Who is Jerry Norton? Good question. He's the founder of PropWire, one of your sites that you like to use. He's usually on the Monday night wholesaling hotline with Brent Daniels, the whole crew.
Oh, okay, I've seen this guy before.
He was in St. Louis last year or earlier this year? Out at Chesterfield.
That was this year. That was Jamil Damsey and Pay.
No, I'm talking about Jerry Norton. That was was that this year? It was out in Chesterfield at the Four Hands or whatever that thing called out there. A handful of people showed up to that. That was like a little pop-up. It was cool.
Does he just do creative as well?
He does creative. He does a lot of on-market deals. Like he actually gets on the phone and talk to agents and close deals with agents, stuff like that. From what I've seen, and I'll be telling people all the time, you can get deals from agents too, because most agents don't even know what they're doing. You just have to get in a position to make sure they bring those deals to you. Like killers though, not just people that say I got a license, I'm holding a license. I'm talking about people who actually work the business.
You're like an older Pace.
I don't know. It might be about the same age. I don't think he's much older. I don't know. But we'll see this weekend. I don't even know if he's coming. I know Jamil probably coming, but I know
It
that
might be too cold.
that part.
They summer babies. They might be scared of the cold.
Exactly.
So we're not having our actually event this weekend.
They'll be here this weekend. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So there we go. I sold a piece that I got out of a house as well too, Justin. I got a desk for free. Guess how much I sold it for?
$100.
Nope.
$250.
Nope.
I don't know what.
give me more details about the desk.
What?
Give me more details about the desk.
It looked like this. I can't even pull it up. It'll show the price if I show it. It's antique looking. I sold it for $225.
You sold that for $225?
Yes.
Wow, that is an antique.
They came and picked it up today. It's Thomasville. And the lady, I got that one. Yeah, it was free. So I didn't pay nothing for it.
Okay, you can't beat that with a baseball bat. I mean,
I said sold to the highest bidder, and I thought they was gonna be playing because I kept getting messages for it, and then somebody showed up, and they was serious. Sometimes it take about 4 days, but how do you go broke making a profit?
not gonna happen.
People out here like, oh, like your post you put up, Justin. How you gonna be a grown man and can't feed your family, waiting on the government to feed your family? Now, what inspired you to ask that question, Justin?
I actually think we had a conversation or something like that where I was like, I'm gonna throw this on Facebook.
A grown man waiting on the government to feed his family. There's no excuse for that.
They say food should be a human right.
Has it ever been a human right?
No.
At any point in life, at any point in the mankind history, 3.2 million years on the planet Earth.
It's never been a human right.
It was eat what you kill.
Fittest.
Eat what you kill, survival of the fittest. So now all of a sudden in 2025, it's a human right. Is that what I'm getting?
That's what they're saying.
So next, if they are able to pull that off, home ownership should be a basic right.
They just want the government to pay for everything, Chris. That's all.
Why can't the government pay for everything?
Because they only generate revenue from citizens.
So we're supposed to take from one group and give to another group who produce less or that don't really produce anything, and just give it to them and let them live off of it. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly.
What, you don't think that'll work?
It's a utopian idea for sure. Maybe when the aliens come, it'll work. When they have unlimited energy, unlimited resources.
The only unlimited energy or close to unlimited energy I can think of is the sun.
That part.
Closest I can think to get to it, the most powerful thing I can think of in this universe.
Yeah, who raised these?
Mm-hmm.
Where everybody at tonight, man? Where everybody at?
I haven't seen Art in a couple of weeks. You okay? Where's Art at? I haven't seen him.
Art working those overtime shifts right now.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know, I sent it out to about 20, 30 people today. They say they committed, Chris. They say they want to change their life. They want to get into the real estate stuff, man. What you got to say to that? Are they telling the truth?
I call some I don't even use, and I'm gonna call it cap. I don't even use that word, but we're gonna call that cap.
Yeah.
Cap. Because they didn't I'm dabbling in that stock market more and more. They done messed up, Justin. A little bit more. I done figured out some stuff already.
Yeah.
I did what was it? It was about a $600 profit in one day, Friday. So don't be letting me learn no stuff like that. That's a trade. Buy low, sell high. Ain't rocket science.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, it could have been more, but it is what it is.
Where Wall Street Trapper stock portfolio at now?
He shows it every Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's actually
a million.
So back in, what was that, April of this year, when Trump had that war with China, whatever that stuff, right? Remember, all the stocks went down.
Yeah.
Everything went down. Everybody lost money. We went into a bear market. Everything was down, right?
Yeah.
He lost $1.5 million at that time.
Dang.
But guess what? He got it all back, and he back profitable already before the year end off that $1.5 million loss.
What do you think about when you see statistics that say that I think like 90%, if not 95% of the people can't outpace the market, cannot outpace the S&P 500 over, a 10-year, 20-year period. Have you seen stuff like that?
I don't know how they can't. What the heck are they buying? Penny stocks? Stay away from penny stocks. Step 1, don't buy penny stock. Leave it alone. 0%. Do not get in it. Leave that junk alone. Buy quality companies who've been around, who have a proven track record of solving problems for the marketplace and being profitable. It's really that simple.
Like Amazon.
Because the S&P does what, 10% or something year over year or something like that?
Right.
How can you not beat 10%? Like, what the heck are you buying to be taking losses like that? Taking gambles.
I need to grow like Amazon.
A very small percentage of people can outperform the S&P 500. Data consistently shows that a majority of professional fund managers and active investors fail to beat the index, with some reports indicating that only 7 to 15% of large cap funds have outperformed the S&P 500 over a long period.
And they normally do what per year?
Oh
no, they're doing 20%. I don't know 10%. Wait a minute. What they say? 24%. This year they're already at 14%. Last year they did 23.3%. Oh damn! Whatever year that was down. So why can't they beat that?
That's a good question. You on the face it says something, but maybe some deeper research and stuff like that. What's the average lifespan of a company? How profitable are these companies really? How quickly are people entering and exiting the market? I would think about things like that. How long are investors living? As me and you both know, with researching these people go out the game in their 70s, 80s. They usually, going, dead and going.
No
So,
beneficiary on their stock portfolio.
right. What's the average? So you can put a beneficiary on your stock portfolio?
Yes,
Interesting.
100%. I definitely did mine. Why wouldn't you? If not, it's gone. I mean, it'll be not really gone, but you're putting a lot of problems on your family. It's assets, just like real estate.
Yeah.
You can borrow against it.
So yeah, I wonder what's the average lifespan of an investor as well. As far as like how long do they invest for typically before because I'm sure just like real estate, you have probably tired investors as well, like tired landlords and stuff. So
Well, I don't see how they could be tired because most people do what they call dollar cost averaging, where they just put the same amount in every paycheck or every pay
yeah.
period. Just dump money in, dump money in, dump money in. And when you look at the charts going back, it's consistently been going up. So if you just start dumping money in back in the day, even if it was $10 a week, you'd be like, damn, I got a lot. $100 a week, $500 a week. There's actually a calculator you can look up to show you what you could be, after so much time of investing.
Is Wall Street Trapper outperforming 20%?
Hell yeah. He do contracts. We doing contracts. So you got to remember it's two sides of this stock thing. You got the regular stocks is 1 for 1. It's worth this much and move up. It's worth that same thing. But contracts is multiple. So you make more money on it. You making 50%, 100%, 200%, 300% returns, depending on what the thing is, what the asset is and when you bought it. Because I got a couple right now. I mean, I only got one contract out now that goes out in January 16th. I cashed out some of them last week because I'm like, yeah, we finna put those in just shares. You can just buy shares and you don't have to worry. You don't got no time on it. But on those contracts, you have to be out before that date or to be reduced to worth nothing on an options contract, which is no good.
Can you be stuck in a contract like how people be stuck in real estate deals?
Yeah, you can be upside down. You could buy something for $300 and it's only worth $200 because the market went down. You got to wait it out or either buy more to average in to lower your cost basis. That's what I had to do on my Lyft stock because I had bought it when it was up too much. I bought it a little too soon and it's dropped down, dropped down, dropped down. I said, oh no, that's wrong. So I bought more, which reduced my average cost on what I paid for it. And then when it went back up a little bit, that's when I was able to sell it out and make a profit on it. So, it's a money game. It's just moving money around. A lot of it is. It can be scary to a person that's, never took a loss. Because some people really like, hey, man, I lost $50. That's the end of the world. It's part of life, man. It's investing. Not saying you want to take a loss, but you should win more than you lose. It is a possibility to lose, though. On trading, like I said, it's the difference in trading versus buying and holding. You just buy more shares if something dropped.
It's almost impossible to lose buying and holding, right? Mathematically impossible.
Not really, because it can still go down.
All
See you, Bettina.
right.
Yeah, you possibly could go down. It just depends on, what the underlying asset is. But then again, like I say, if you buy quality companies, even if it goes down or a pullback, that's what we call it, a pullback. Pullbacks are healthy because that's what gets the market to go higher. It's like a stepping ladder. It goes down, then up, then down, then up, and down, and higher highs. Over time, it's going to be higher and higher and higher because more people dumping money in it. The market, that's what fuels the market. More money coming in it. People keep putting money in.
That video cracks me up when I was talking about door knocking that guy. He's like, the angels got us.
The angels got us.
I am the angel.
Hey, you got to tell them, maybe I am that angel. Because if not, they'll just, act like they got it all figured out and they don't.
Right.
We don't want people doing that.
Right.
How much you finna dump in the stock market, Justin?
Me? I'm dumping into this real estate right now.
Take a small part of it and put it in the market. Small part, it won't hurt you. You'll be glad you did. Especially Well, I wouldn't necessarily say right now because it's it's at all-time highs or real close to all-time highs. But on those pullbacks, when it be like something going on, like oh Trump blinked and everything dropped down, go get you some. Like right now, Meta's on sale. It's down. It's down like I think it's down like $100. Let me just see right quick. Meta stock. I said, damn, Facebook, and we on that mud every day. On that mud every day. Instagram, Facebook. What's the other one? Threads. Killing the game. So don't let them trick you. Yeah, so it's down right now. Let me show my screen before we land this plane. So see, it was up almost $800 back here.
Is that $800 a share?
$800 for one share of Meta.
Damn.
But look, it went down, down, down. And this was back in just August. This ain't that long ago. This is let me see here. That's $790 on August 12th, right?
Yeah.
And now we come all the way here and look at this big drop. It's down to $600. Matter of fact, I seen it at 605. I was just gonna buy some if it went under 600. But how low you want to go? You know it can go back up to this because it's been up there before. It was almost 800, so it's on sale right now. And stocks is the only thing that I've seen people want to pay full retail for. They want a discount on everything else, but stocks they want to pay retail. Why is that? And that's just giving Meta as an example.
Yeah.
And they down right now. Yeah, matter of fact, it show right here, 52-week high with 70, almost $800, $796.25. That's crazy. And now it's down to 621. And it was down, like I said, to 605 when I saw it.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
We're gonna have to penalize these folks, man, for not making the call because this stuff is important. We're talking about real life. We're talking about real estate. And people said that they want it bad. We gotta hold them accountable.
How important are assets in your opinion, Justin? Are they important a little or a lot?
It's the closest thing to oxygen that we have.
Now, why is that?
Because assets take care of you. At the end of the day, it's freedom.
We want the government to take care of us, though. We don't want to go invest.
Nah, the government, we take care of the government.
Investing is more important than voting. What do you think about that, Justin?
I totally agree with that.
Because they tell you to go vote and go do this and go do that.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good question, though. I will say, politics are important, because, you can get some idiots in the office and they can really mess up the business and stuff of, what's going on out here in the free market. And that affects the prices of stocks and what they say affects the cost of tea in China. So bad politics can, even in the real estate game, we have municipalities out here in St. Louis where you literally cannot rent out property in their areas.
Right.
And that's some politician that someone has put into place and they've signed off on an ordinance that allows for them to be able to do that type of thing. And
just like in Illinois, they ban or basically say you can only do one wholesale deal per year. A governor signed that into law like it was nothing. Just boom, no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, so I will say, they can be synonymous as far as value and everything, but the reality of it is how much of it can we really control? We really can't control it that much as an individual. You get one vote. You can't leverage multiple votes unless you're willing to go out and get hundreds of people to be, on your side with whatever you're trying to push as a campaign and everything. So, you got to worry about yourself and just adjust with the market. But, voting is important, man. Like I can't, discount the importance of voting though. But assets are important as well.
Well, Dr. Claude Anderson teaches that you can buy or rent your politicians. It don't matter who's in the office, as long as you bought or rent them, they're going to put forward whatever you want anyway. So can your vote still be as powerful as you thought it was if you can just buy or rent a politician?
Yeah, you could buy a politician. So yeah, you're right. The best thing you can do is get extremely rich.
Get rich or die trying.
Uh-huh.
Whoop-de-doo. So there you go.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, you had that sound effect. Whoop-de-doo. All right, Justin, I'm finna get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I got to get ready to look at my charts and see what we trading tomorrow. Make sure, we ready because, Monday, it could be volatile. It can be everything go on sale real quick in the morning at 9 or 8:30 when the market open, and then they go up. And I'll be like, oh, wow, that's what day traders do. Buy low, sell high. Any thoughts or comments, Taraya?
Not today.
What?
I'm preparing an answer and a motion to dismiss, so my mind is there right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Get them up out of there. Let them know you the real deal.
That's right.
All right, I'll see y'all next time. Do what you do. Be who you be, and I'll see you before you see me. I don't know what you've been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do.